Hello everyone, my name is Aneta and this is Chemistry at Glance. So after I've done my last minute revision on organic compounds and the equations of organic compounds, I thought that the next last minute revision topic that we should do is the equations. I know there are many equations in WJEC spec for your Unit 1 chemistry, and I thought we just gonna chuck them all together in one playlist so that you know what equations you need to remember off by heart, what equations you are given, and so on. So let's start with the first video. Okay, we're gonna start off very easy. First of all, I want to ask you, how do you calculate the number of particles? There is a specific equation to find the number of particles, and it's n for the particles. So we're trying to find the number of particles. Little n, which is the moles, number of moles, and we multiply this by Avogadro's constant, which is this very big number. You don't have to remember this number because you are given this on your data booklet. So, you're often asked to find the number of particles. And then this is the equation that you have to use. N is your number of particles, number of moles times the Avogadro's constant. So let's see an example. We have 0.7 moles of sodium atoms, and now you have to find how many particles there are. So what you do is your number of particles, which you're trying to find, then n, number of moles, which is 0.7, and you multiply this by the Avogadro's constant. You put it straight into your calculator, and what you get is 4.214 times 10 to the 23 particles. As you can see, if you not liking this equation, you can work it out differently. If we had a 1 mole of atoms, that would be 1 times this. So in 1 mole of atoms, of any atoms, you're always going to have this many particles, so Avogadro's constant. So now if you're using 0.7 moles, how many particles are you going to have? You can use your cross multiplication. I really like this. So what you do is write everything down, write a question mark for what you don't know, and then cross multiply it. 0.7 times this. After you do this, you divide it by 1. So multiply, divide. This times this, multiply this, the answer, divide by this. And you're also going to get this answer. And this is all about particles. So whatever atoms you have, so if you had 0.7 moles of sodium atoms, this amount of sodium atoms will have exactly the same number of particles as when you would have 0.7 mole of, I don't know, neon atoms. 0.7 moles of neon atoms will have exactly the same number of particles as 0.7 moles of sodium atoms.